So the first one I'm going to be putting on, and this is in the shade Superficial. This is the packaging. This is simply how it comes, and then when you look on top it says Patrick Tar as well. So I'm literally just going to put this shade straight on. So that is the first shade, Superficial. So I'm going to do a swatch for you so you guys can see how it looks. I'm going to take this one off and get ready to put the next one on. So the next shade I'm going to be trying on, this is in the shade 2CCs, so it is still the same Patrick Tar packaging, and then when you look on top it does show the colour. So it has Patrick Tar right there, and then when you look on top it also does say Patrick Tar. So I'm going to put this one straight on as well, and then I will do a swatch for you. So it is the same applicator. So this is in the shade 2CCs. I would say that this is a baby pink. That is the best way to describe it. So I can actually feel that tingling effect on my lips, but I am going to be doing a full opinion at the end of what I think of the lip glosses. The final one I picked up is in the shade Fully Syringe. As you guys see, it still is the same packaging. And then I will definitely do a quick swatch so you guys can see the colour as well. Okay, so I did actually pick up the blush as well. So I am quickly just going to go back onto the Cult Beauty website and do a little bit of reading up on the blush as well. So this is the new Patrick Tar Major Headlines Double Take Cream and Powder Blush Duo, and it weighs 10.5 grams in various shades. The shade that I picked up, this is in the shade She's Blushing. So She's Blushing. Put your wallflower days behind you because it's time to turn heads and get noticed with bold attention grabbing cheeks. This actually retails for £30 and it's a cream blush. So you get the powder and then you get the cream. This is I did pick up the palette of the blushes, so I'm definitely a fan of Patrick Tar's blushes. I definitely do like them. I definitely think that they definitely do work well on the skin. So the longevity of this is 12 months and this is made in the USA. One thing about Patrick Tar, I definitely do love the rose gold packaging. I think it just looks so sleek. This is the packaging again, and then that is how the back looks. So the way that I'm going to put on the blushes, I'm going to put the powder on first and then I will put the cream on top. I'm personally not a fan of cream blushes, but if I did have to pick out of powder and cream, I would personally prefer powder. So I'm just going to dip this into my brush first and see how it looks. So that is just the powder on its own. Okay, so first thing with the powder, I can definitely see that there is a sheen in the powder. It definitely does have some kind of luminosity. That is what I can see it. It's definitely pulling to me more of a, how would I describe this? I think it's looking a bit more of a cooler tone on me. I don't think it's as warm as I thought it was going to be, and this is just the powder on its own without the cream, but obviously you can tell that the cream definitely is deeper, so I'm hoping it does kind of deepen up a little bit. But this would definitely be my kind of blush in the spring, because in the spring I do prefer more of a peachy blush, and then in the summer I go more of a straight pink. So this is definitely nice. So I am just going to apply the cream on top just to see how it looks with it. So that is with the powder and then with the cream on top, and then this is just the powder on its own. With me, you can definitely see the difference. I can definitely think that this side is more deeper than this side, because the cream is just definitely a bit deeper than the powder, and with that I haven't even done any swatches yet, but I can just generally just tell with it. So with that being said, I am simply just going to carry on as well and put the cream on the other side as well. So that is now with both sides with the blush and the cream on top. Okay, so my final thoughts on the new Correcteur collection. I personally, I'm not a fan of these lip glosses. These lip glosses are definitely very sheer. As you guys can see, there's definitely not much pigment with the lip glosses, obviously apart from the last one, which is this one, and this is in the shade Full Syringe. So even still, these lip glosses are definitely just a wash of color. I can't really tell the difference with them apart from the last one, but I did personally only pick up 3 of the glosses. The best way that I can describe these lip glosses is that these lip glosses have a cinnamon smell, and I absolutely hate the smell of cinnamon. Anything with cinnamon, or like cinnamon, I don't even like cinnamon candles. Anything with cinnamon is a no. And with this smells like straight up cinnamon. Like, I can just tell. Yeah, it just has that kind of cinnamon smell to me, and I absolutely do not like it. So I wish it would have been more of a sweeter smell, like the Tom Ford, like the Fenty. Those are definitely sweet scented lip glosses. These are not. These are definitely, I am not a fan of the smell on this. I absolutely love the packaging. I love how sleek and how simple Correcteur has made it, but are these my favorite lip glosses? Definitely not. But I am still a fan of Correcteur, the brand. I've just got better lip glosses personally in my collection of where I know I can run and go to, and they're just my go-to lip glosses, with us, whether it be the Tom Ford, whether it be the Fenty. These just are not my kind of cup of tea, but I'll definitely wear them still because I do like Correcteur's brand. My thoughts on the blush, I'm actually going to do a swatch so you guys can see how it looks too, because I definitely have mixed feelings about this. So I have just done the swatches there. So that is the powder, and then you have the cream there. Okay, so my thoughts on the powder blush first. So this powder color is definitely more of a cooler tone to me. I know in the palette that he did come out with, those palettes were definitely more on the warm side, apart from the first one, because that one was definitely leaning more cooler. But with this now, the powder is definitely leaning on the cooler side, and personally didn't like the powder. I think once I put the cream on top, it just deepens it blush, and I think it suits my skin tone better. So I definitely think if you are somebody that does have brown skin and you're definitely thinking of picking this up, I wouldn't really recommend you wear this on its own. I would say put the cream on top and see how it looks, because the way that I have put the cream on on top of this. I'm definitely happy with the way that this sits and the way that this looks. And like I've said to you already, I'm personally not a fan of somebody that does like cream blushes, but this kind of cream blush sitting on top of the powder, I think it looks absolutely perfect because the powder is lighter but the cream is darker, so it definitely does pair in and match well together. So beauties, those are my final thoughts on the new Patrick Tarte collection. Do let me know if you're going to be picking these up, and I will definitely be seeing you guys in my next video. Do make sure you like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys again soon. Bye.